This is GCSE Further Maths Pure. We're on chapter 2 and we're solving quadratic inequalities. This time we're going to be doing it by examining the signs or the table method. So this looks at the graph without having to draw it. Where it crosses the x-axis, these points are called the critical points. So let's take that down. And this is where the graph changes. From, can't spell, positive to negative or negative to positive. So it crosses the x-axis, so we still need to find that wee bit. X-axis when y equals 0, so we would set it, or x squared minus x minus 12 equal to 0. That one's nice and easily factorized. So that means either x minus 4 equals 0 or x plus 3 equals 0. So that means x equals 4 or x equals minus 3, and those then are our critical values. We can then look at the signs, positive or negative. That's what I mean by signs, so whether it's positive or negative, of the factors. And then the full expression. These two numbers I sometimes tell my class, minus 3 and 4, split our number line, everyone knows what a number line is, hopefully from primary school, into 3 different sections. They split it. That's where minus 3 is, and that's where 4 is. And so all the numbers in the whole world, all the real numbers are either in this section, or in this section. So we set up our table then for those values and try and work out where it's positive or negative. So let's make a start then on our table. So this section is where x is less than minus 3. This section is where x is in between minus 3 and 4. And this section then is where x is greater than 4. We look at our first factor, which is x minus 4. Then we're going to look at our second factor, which is x plus 3. And then we'll join them together and look at the whole thing, which would be x minus 4 upon x plus 3. Just another wee thing about this as I look at it. Notice we don't have less than or equal to signs, we just have less than signs or greater than signs. If the question says, let me slide down here, less than 0, it's just going to be a less than sign. If it's less than or equal to, then we would include the wee equal signs in from there, just so we know what's happened. So what do we do here? We pick a number in this section here, for example, something less than -3, -4. We put it into this. -4 gives us a negative. Pick a number between -3 and 4, a nice easy one like 0. 0 take away 4 is a negative. And then pick a number bigger than 4, for example 5. 5 take away 4 gives us a positive. Do the same down here. Number less than -3, for example -4. -4 plus 3 is going to give us a negative. In between -3 and 4, for example 0, would give us a positive. And then a number bigger than 4, 5 for example, would give us a positive as well. This here will be this times this. So if we do a negative times a negative, we get a positive. If we do a negative times a positive, we get a negative. If we do a positive times a positive, we get a positive. The question asks us, where is this less than 0? That's the same as negative. So it's negative, this here is negative here, so in between -3 and 4, which would be our final answer. So let's take that down. We want where x squared minus x minus 12 is less than 0. This is the same as where x minus 4 upon x plus 3 is negative. This happens when x is in between -3